Hi friends, so today I am going to discuss about Panda and how to add column in Panda data frame and how to delete some particular column if you don't need. So before I am going to proceed further, so if you have not liked and subscribed my channel, so you can like and subscribe my channel. So let's start. So I first, what is the Panda data frame? So it's like combination of Panda series. So this is some series. So what you can create from series also a data frame. So what I did, I created a series, and with index I explicitly am defining. If you're not giving, so what it will do, it will give by default 0, 1, 2. So now you can check also if you want. See, so now if I want to give some call in indices name, okay, so it's coming ABC. So now let's come. So what I will do, so like before like proceeding, so let me what I did. So same way like what I'm doing, okay, here I have also given name of columns also. So two and also like series, so whatever I want, and then index name. So 1, 2, 3, 4 corresponding indices are A, B, C, D. So like this way, if you want to create multiple columns, so like what I did, 1, 1, 2, 3 it contains, and 2 it contains 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so like this. So same way, like we created 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. So now just this I am printing. Okay, if I have data something like this, so what you can do, you can add. So now you see, now come. So you check here like what we have. So just before starting of our lecture, what I told, I will explain you how to add new columns, how to delete some of the existing column. So now DF is a data frame that contains column 1 and 2. So if I want to add some new 3 column, what I will give, DF and this bracket, and whatever column name you want to give, you can give. So I have given 3 and I have kept 10, 20, 30 at index of A, B, C. Okay. So what is throwing? So if someone will ask, okay, I want what I want. So instead of C, if you're going to give D, okay. So what happens? C is none because it does not find anything on C. So whatever you want to give. So here is just I gave some new value. But some whenever we are working on data science project, so sometimes we have to do some computation, like some combination of this one, like sometimes subtraction, multiplication, division, and something like whatever you want. Sine of this one, cosine of this one, tan h of this one. So simple example I'm telling you what I want to do. I want to create a column 4 with name 4, that would be multiplication of 1 column 1 and column 3. So now what I will do, df4, so it will give you a new column, like it will going to create you new column name 4, and this is df1 and then 3. So I am doing multiplication. So now you see 1, 2, 3, 4. So what I did, now you can see here we had 1, 10, so it gave 1. Here we had 2 and 20, so it gave 40. Here it does not find anything. So what it did is none, because 3 into none, none. It's like, I don't know, like something Panda is telling, like none means it does not know. So none into 30 is creating none. Okay. So same way, let's come to some new example also. So yes, so let's just create one new data frame. So let me just print. Okay, I have created something like this. So what I am doing here, I have 1 and 2, and I am adding a new column from series data. Df. No. So what I am adding? I had pressed 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. So now I added 10, 20, 30. I have already discussed you all these things. Okay. So same way, like if you want to do, no, summation, like I have shown you for multiplication. So like if you want to add, so you can add the two also. I am discarding some redundant. So like, like suppose if you want to note down these things, so you can pause my video and you can like, note down this thing also. So, in Python, what we do, if you want to create some random matrix, so what I have to do, so through NP numpy I am using np.random.random. So it's like 6 rows and 4 columns. So this is some, this is array. So from array you also you can create. So what I have to do, just period of data frames and you have to give this value, like whatever you can store somewhere. So what I did, it created. So by default is 0, 1, 2, 3 and what. So I told you. So I have explained you the way in my previous lecture. If you want to give explicit, index value here and column names also, so that you can give. But here I'm telling you some other way. Suppose that if I have data frame like 0, 1, 2, 3, and that these are the columns name. So if I want to change some column name, so what I can do, suppose that if I wanted to change 0 with column 0, 1 with column 1, and 2 with column 2, and 3 I do not want to change. So what you have to create a dictionary format like 0 with column 0, 1 with column 1, 2 with column 2. So if you are going to use like df dot rename and columns equal to like this, so in dictionary format you are going to give, it has created. So now you see column 0, column 1, column 2. So whatever you want, you can do. So sometimes, like same code I want to run. So like what I am searching, 4. One just example I am giving 4. And 4 I want to replace with column 4. So if call 4 is not there, so it won't throw you any error. Okay. No, it does not find. That's okay. Like they are telling, okay, it does not contain 4. So it won't throw you any error. So this is like I told you, just I have discussed it. This is like a standard protocol, like in dictionary format, just you can give. So whatever you want to change. So what I did here, instead of changing only 3, I gave for all like 0 with column 1, 1 with column 2, like 3 with column 3. So now we have changed all. So now I have told you, you are creating like, data frame like this one. So just let me show what, yes. Yes. It's creating data frame and in bracket, you are not writing anything. It's creating empty. But, sometimes I know if I'm going to store some other particular, like, if for banking like software. So I'm going to store account ID, product type, balance. I know these 3 columns I'm going to use. So what I did, I created one empty data frame that contains column names like account ID, product type, balance, like this. So if you want to know compute length of df, so what it will show right now, 0. So length and df, so whatever you want. So suppose that here I wanted, so let me just run here. So I want to compute length of this one. Yes. So let me just compute also. Just I wanted to show you len is the keyword and df is our data frame. So total 6 rows you have. So same way it was showing 1 row. So now you see right now what I'm doing. So yes, so let me just explain you what it's doing. Yes, so let me come just run from starting so that you can understand. So what we did here, I created. So now length of location. So what right now length is 0. So what it will add at first position, like length is 0, so at zeroth location. So we have two type, location and ilog. So what I'm telling, at location 0 you give a count ID equal to 1, here 2, like product A and A. So right now its length equal to 1. So if you're going to again create, so what you can do, so just same way, like just, yeah. So already length is 1, so it will be at like at 1th position. So they have added same thing. So you can suppose it now I want 4. So like again it will add some new row because length has increased. So what I am doing, I am adding row each time. So whatever you want to give, so you can give. So right now so like this you can create, like just add a multiple columns. So whatever you want you can give. So same thing, just like explained you. Yes, you can see like we created multiple columns, because we are just appending, because whatever previous length at that position it's adding. So if suppose that length is 6, so since it is starting from 0, so sixth, like sixth position they are going to add. It means indirectly they are going to add 7th position. So now let's come again, I created this one. So now you see, try to understand the output. Here by default empty, so length is 0. So at 0th value it has given 1, product A and balance. Again here length is 1, so at 1th position, because it's starting from 1, so it's 2, product A 0.01. It's like that. So similarly at last, at 5th position, it means index value is 4. So they're going to store 5, product V, balance equal to 100. They are going to be. So same way, we can change the index, like whatever you want to give index by default. What I did, okay, I gave here index, till 8, means 0 to 7, but I am giving input till 1, 0 to 5 only. It means remaining I have not provided, but I have provided the index here. You see, its index means list range equal to 8. So it's going to create none. And also I have not given 2, you can see. So whatever index is missing, so it's going to write none. Now you see, same thing, just I am adding. So now if you want to change the column name, so this I have explained you what I did. Okay, I created some data frame and then I'm going to change the name of columns, like with 0 with column 0, 1 with column 1. So I have already explained you. So if you want to print any one column, like df column 1, so here I have given double bracket. If you are not giving double bracket, so it will show you some list format. But if you are giving double bracket like this and you are writing all the columns name, so it will show you data frame. So suppose that if I want to delete, so let me check here first thing. So suppose that I don't want column 3, like sometimes when we are doing some pre-processing data science domain, so I want to, so what you have to, del is a keyword, and what you have to write, just data frame name and this one column 3, and you can print here. See, so column 3 does not exist here. So if you want to again delete same column name, because suppose that you see I want to delete again, so since it does not find column 3, so it will throw error, because what it tells, so they are telling column 3 does not exist here. Okay, so now let's come here. So a few more thing I wanted to discuss today. Now you see 0, 1, 2. So if you want at 2 location, whatever value is there, so what you can write, index at 2. Whatever is there, it has printed. So I told you, double column, it will always, like double bracket, it will always give you data frame type. If you are giving single bracket, then it will be simple like list, like that is showing. So this I have discussed you. I think that's all for this today. So I have already discussed you how to get data frame. So let's see few just before completing our lecture. Okay, I created, so df1, df2, and if you want to append, no? So just what I did here, I had 0, 1 and with df3. Okay, so what I created 1, 2, 3, 4, then 5, 6, 7, 8. So what I did, it has index like they have taken directly from this one. So if you want, 0, 1, 2, 3. So what there is reset index is keyword. So what you can do, okay, you can give reset index. Okay. So now if you want to like delete, like here index, like I don't want. So we have two options, like first, what we can do, del, like I have discussed you, df index. Now you can print here. Index, sorry, because this is data name is df3, so I have to print it df3. Yes, it has deleted. So this is all. So in our next, like once I will come with next tutorial in Panda, so I will discuss. We have other techniques also. So it won't come here. So I am going to discuss that also in our next tutorial. So that's all, friend. If you like my video, then you can like my YouTube channel and you can subscribe this one. So that like whenever I'm going to upload any new video, so that time you will get to know the notification